right, welcome back everybody. This is Mjaxltactical, and yes, if you've clicked on it, you're back here for another installment and another episode of One Take Tuesdays. If you've already subscribed, awesome, thank you guys very much, but we are on the road to 3,000, so if you haven't, please consider subscribing down there, and if you're finding this information useful, go ahead and hit the like button and share it with folks. But let's get right into it. So today on One Take Tuesday, we're talking about being old, being blind, astigmatism. What do you do? Can you continue to shoot? Should you not shoot? Are you gonna shoot with your glasses, not shoot with your glasses? What are your options? So I just recently started having to wear glasses about a year and a half. That's a great part of getting older. I'm in my 40s and my eyesight is getting worse. I've had this for 2 years. This is the P365, the regular one. It is empty and safe. And I love this gun. It's my very go-to everyday carry. Conceals extremely well and I love it. Great sights, night sights, so I can pick them up no matter what. Now, with my experience and my training and my continuous effort to go out there and shoot, it's become easier for my natural point of aim shooting to get easier. I no longer shoot with one eye closed like some people do. I shoot with both eyes open, so it's that much easier. But when I actually want to train a little bit on accuracy, I say bullseye shots, or I want to see where I shot and I'm shooting past a certain distance, it's becoming harder. So did I just say, hey, let's give up on shooting? No. Realistically, I got this particular firearm with this red dot before any of that started happening, and I didn't really think of it for that. But I've heard so many people talk about how much better the sight is for them. And I'll tell you, it is. If you have astigmatism, there are some pros and cons to it as well, because if you've ever driven at night and you have something with your eyes, the flare up around any kind of lights is bothering. Sometimes it's like a big glow, can't really see, and it's almost blurry vision. But it is easier to pick up your sights with one of these optics. So I do have here on this particular firearm, this is the Glock 43X, I have this Holosun 507K, which is an awesome optic. I do have several other firearms with optic ready, and they just really have a dot. I have two firearms in particular, this one and the Springfield Hellcat with Holosuns. This is the version 1, version 2. They're pretty much the same thing. Now, why I choose these, and I really like these, is because I have a 32 MOA dot, a 32 MOA circle with a dot. So kind of like a bullseye. Much easier for me to pick up a sight instead of lining one with the two, leveling it off. Once I've zeroed it in, I pick up that sight, I take my shot, and as I'm controlling the recoil, all I'm looking for is for that circle and dot again. I'm not having to do, after every shot, again, aligning front with rear post and then getting back on shot. It's more about just getting it back onto the target, taking the secondary shot, back on target, secondary shot. I've read some articles around that as well, that having to do those two things and you're telling your brain to do it takes a little bit of time, while as you're only having to pick up one particular sight, and as you have it zeroed, it's much easier. You put that circle, you put that dot on the target, and all you have to do is how to manage that dot back on target again. So I do think that is an awesome upgrade. So if you've never shot with an optic, there is a learning curve. If you've never done it, you're gonna be hunting for the dot at first. You're not gonna find it, you're gonna be chasing it, you're gonna be like, where is it? But once you get over it, man, if you get one of these, I guarantee you're gonna not feel comfortable even shooting with a regular gun. Now, downside to it as well is these things can malfunction. They are battery operated, battery can go dead, all that stuff. So it's always good to have some kind of training with your backup sights or your iron sights. But it does increase and it does make your your capability to shoot a lot better. It'll enhance your shooting performance, and I think you'll feel better when you're shooting it. I've taken folks that are not the best shooters in the world, and I put this in their hand, and they're like, oh, it's the gun. No, it's not the gun. The optic makes it a little bit easier. Gun does play part of it, but you know, practice makes perfect. You practice with one gun, you should be able to do it with another one. That's a muscle memory. So, you know, that does enhance that part. So that's my take on it. If you guys feel that there's something that I'm not covering here or I missed, do you have astigmatism? Do you use glasses? Are you using optics? Have you tried it? Let me know in the comment section. I'm intrigued to find out. Am I the only blind guy, older guy that's going blinder and blinder every day? Let me know in the comment section again. Again, thank you guys for joining me. Consider hitting the like button if you found this information useful. Share it with some others, and if you subscribe, awesome. But until next time, I'll see you guys later.